Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is your reading from January 2026 to June 2026 for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Keep in mind it's general, it might or might not resonate. We are going to cover your health area, your career, your relationship area with guidance, and bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the first 6 months of 2026. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box. For tarot reading course, self-love course and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Gemini. Sorry, Aquarius. Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius I did today, no? That's why. Okay, Aquarius, let's see for your health. Must please guide me for Aquarius people for the first 6 months of 2026 for their health. Let's see, Aquarius. सुनो मेरे विरोज मेरी कहानी मैं सूफिया दा राजा अशिच मेरी रानी. January we have 6 of cups. Okay, something that used to work out for you in the past, something that you used to like as a child might be, you are going to do use that thing again in your health department, and it will start working out for you right now also. So if you're facing some kind of health issues, especially that health issue that you had in the past also, and you did something and it worked out in your favor, that thing exactly is going to help you to get out of some kind of issues that you're facing right now in your health department. Okay, and you will be able to recover soon, or find a solution to the problem that you're facing very soon. Feb, we have 9 of cups. You are going to have fantastic health in the month of Feb 2026, Aquarius. Make good use of this month. You are going to have open heart, open energy, open, beautiful, loving, nurturing, caring kind of energies towards yourself. Self love, self care, self healing at peak. You are going to be extremely happy because, like, in your health department, and you are going to feel amazing, awesome, wish fulfillment. Some kind of goal that you're having regarding your health, you will be able to achieve that, but definitely you have to work for that. You have to put in the effort and energy. It's not going to happen magically, but energies are open for you to receive in a beautiful and positive way. Okay, Jan Feb. March, we have Ace of Wands. Now you are going to start something brand new. You are going to feel very high on energy. You are going to feel you're intuitively very much inclined to start something in your health like department. Let's say, for example, you are going to feel like very inclined towards swimming, so you are going to start something brand new, a brand new structure, a brand new health regime or something, and you are going to feel very excited about it. It's like your digestive fire is also going to be really beautifully aligned with your goal. Wow, awesome. Jan, Feb, March. April, we have the Fool card. Now in April, you are going to go on an adventurous trip or something that you always wanted to do, but because of your health, you were not able to do that. Finally, you are going to get the time and the energy and the maybe money also to go in this on this adventurous trip and have fun. Okay, so beware of making some kind of foolish mistakes. Let's say, for example, that you know that if you go on high altitude, you can't breathe properly, or you have some other issues that you have to face on high altitude. Don't do stupid things. Okay, don't play with your health. Otherwise your health is looking good. Don't take an unnecessary risk in this direction, and you're good to go. Okay, cool. Enjoy the trip, but don't do stupid things or foolish things that you should not be doing, honey. Otherwise it's going to cost you a little bit more than usual. Jan, Feb, March, April. May, we have the Judgment card. You guys will be able to release a lot of burdensome and heavy energies from your energy field, like especially if you are going through weight gain, weight loss problems, like for example, like me, if you're having weight problems, like your weight is always high, or you are struggling, you will be able to shed a lot of weight. If you are somebody who's struggling to gain weight, you will be able to gain weight, because you will be able to let go of a lot of issues, problems, and those things that are stopping you from achieving your goal. Okay, it was just an example. Jan, Feb, March, April, May. June 2026, Queen of Swords. Now you are going to be very harsh, very hard on yourself and people around you. You are going to be very like cutthroat, like this is the regime I am going to follow. If this regime is going to go a little bit that side, not for me, That side not for me. You're going to be a little bit rude, cold, and often detached, but very practical when it comes to your health. Like, okay, my fitness regime is like this and it should be like this only. Anything that is going to disturb my regime, anything or anyone, I am not going to take it in a positive way. So you're going to cut a lot of people, situations, things, bad habits, and whatnot out of your life, out of your system. Your health is going to be fantastically beautiful, Aquarius. For those of you who are going through severe health issues till this point of your life, you guys will be able to recover fantastically. So keep on going to your doctor, keep on doing whatever it takes from your side in order to have good health, and your health is going to improve very beautifully. I think you are the first sign who got this much beautiful healthy energies for this year. Okay, awesome. Let's see the guidance for you guys for your health. We have the moon card. Okay, don't let your fears let you down. From time to time your mind is going to take over and your mind is going to tell you, no, this is not good, you should not be doing this, and what if you fail, and what if you will not be able to make it. Bullshit. Your mind is going to create stories and scenarios that are never going to be true. Listen to your heart and be consistent and disciplined, and your health is going to be beautiful. Okay, make good use of this year. You are going to have a great deal with your health. Cool. Try to like have home cooked meals or fresh fruits and fresh vegetables instead of processed ones or packaged foods kind of thing, right? That is going to make a very big difference. Okay, let's see for your career thing, Aquarius, for this year, for this first 6 months of this year. Generally, the magician, whatever you are going to manifest, Aquarius, you will be able to achieve that. Whatever you are trying to manifest in your career area. So, you are going to have all the tools and resources to manifest exactly what you want. If you are going to be sure about what you want, and if you're sure about this from quite a long time now, your manifestation is going to come to fruition. And or if not, you're going to feel the urge or desire to manifest a better job, a better career opportunity, or a better future, and you will be manifesting it. For those of you who are doing it with clarity from quite a long time, your manifestation is going to come to fruition. It will start working out in your favor. For those of you who are feeling like I want to change my career or whatever, your clarity is going to bring you the courage to start manifesting a new career path. In Feb, you will be able to have some kind of success and victory after a lots of confusions and conflicts and obstacles and challenges. Finally, you will be able to find out a solution in your career area, and you are going to get some kind of success or victory. It's like going to be a brand new beginning in your career area after lots of struggle. Okay, this is, you have earned it. Awesome. 10th of March, King of Pentacles. So March is a very beautiful month for you, Aquarius. You guys will be able to have a very stable, secure, safe kind of job or career opportunity. For some of you, you guys are going to feel like having early retirement if you are in that age group. For others of you, you will be able to create something or grab some opportunity that is going to make you feel very stable, secure, and safe from inside, and you will be able to see a good future, good and stable future in that where whatever you will be doing at that time. Wow, awesome. 10th of March, April, 6 of Cups. Okay, you might get an offer from a past company, past uh, uh, boss, or past business opportunity, or something that you started in the past. It was not working out in your favor. It will start working out in your favor now. Okay, Jan, Feb, March, April. Oh, so April is the month. Either you will be collaborating with past people or past energies, and or something from your past will start working out in your favor. You are not expecting that past thing or past opportunity to show up again, but it will, and it's going to make you feel very beautiful and happy and content from inside. Jan, Feb, March, April. May, we have the 10 of Wands. May is going to be one of those months where you will be working too much, where you will be taking a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure, and eventually you are going to feel burnt out. You're going to feel like, okay, fuck this shit. I want a break. I need a break. And it's 10 of Wands, it's a minor arcana energy. It's not like the whole month is going to be like that, but you are going to feel burnt out if you're not going to take care if you're not going to figure out the balance between overworking and underworking, right? June is temperance. You will be very, very patient with yourself. You will be in this energy of trying to have some kind of anger management classes or courses or something. Yeah, it's not like you are angry on everyone. It's like something that is frustrating for you is going to force you to look into yourself, and you might end up some kind taking some kind of classes or some kind of courses regarding anger management. It's actually a very good thing. It's not a bad thing, and that is going to help you a lot in being patient with yourself, being patient with your goal, and healing you a lot on a very, very deeper level. And this healing is going to bring a lot of changes in your life, in your career, in a very, very positive way. It's like slow and steady is going to win the race. You are going to be patient, you are going to be healing, you are going to be in this calm down kind of energy. Okay, awesome. Fantastically beautiful months, first 6 months of this year for you guys, Aquarius. Let's see the guidance here. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so it's like you guys will be able to enjoy the success. You guys will be able to have a successful career. Opportunities are going to show up for you guys. Enjoy this, celebrate it, but be grounded. Be very, very grounded and humble. Don't be in that negative ego, negative attitude that only I can achieve this or only I deserve this. And plus, at the same time, keep your secrets to yourself related to your career, like your plans, your secrets to yourself, because in happiness all of us have this tendency to overshare, right? And we cannot trust people. Like there are lots of snakes around us that whom we cannot figure out, especially those people who make us feel like they are our friends or something, but they are not. Happens with everyone, right? Especially for those who are growing in their life. Happened with me also. Now I have only two friends. I can count them like, yeah, they are two friends only. Okay. And I love them, they love me. Simple as that. Don't take everyone as your friend. Be grounded, be rooted, enjoy your success, but don't go in this negative attitude of only I can achieve. There's no I actually, honey, right? Cool. And help others as much as you can in achieving their career goals, like counseling your juniors or people who are struggling with their career path. If you can help them, whatever you can do from your side in order to help others to spread the knowledge, spread the word in your career field, that will be very, very helpful for your growth. Okay. And internally also you're going to feel very happy and blessed. Awesome. I don't want to do the reading further on. Relationship area is always kind of a little bit tricky. Let's see Aquarius for you guys, for singles, for this first 6 months of 2026. For January, we have Six of Swords. You will be in this energy of moving on towards calmer water, being at peace with yourself, being at peace with whatever is happening in your life. You will be not very much interested in having a relationship. You will be talking to people, but I don't think so. You will be moving forward with anyone. You will be like, okay, let me be at peace with myself. I don't want this kind of drama or this kind of energy in my life right now. I'll think about it later on. That is going to be your attitude, because you will be dealing with something or someone from your past. And for others of you are going to feel like your peace is more important than a relationship. Feb 2026, we have the Three of Wands. You will be looking forward to have better people, better opportunities, better connections. I don't think so you are going to be in a relationship, but you will be talking to people, but you are not going to be that much satisfied. It's like you are going to feel good about one particular person or situation, but things are going to go a little bit slow, or things are going to be like they will not be able to respond you properly. So you will be waiting for them, and or you will be waiting for better opportunities. Waiting doesn't mean you are going to chase them, or you are going to cry for them, or you are going to ruin your life. It simply means that, okay, if they are coming, good. If they're not, I'm moving forward. Jan, Feb, March. Page of Wands. Okay, lot of flirting, lot of fun, lot of hanging out, and lot of just friendship kind of energy, just happy-go-lucky kind of energies, good vibes, good people, good connection, good bonds. More than romantic ones, it's like a group of people, or you being the center of attention of a group or something. You are going to feel very much happy, very much like connected with your inner child, very much in this energy of, okay, let's not be serious about life, let's enjoy life to the fullest. And that is going to attract multiple energies towards you, maybe not in a romantic way, but in a beautiful and positive way, friendly way. April, we have the Hierophant. Okay, in April, you might meet somebody who is going to be very, very spiritual person via some kind of spiritual retreat, or a guru or mentor or healer, or someone whom you are going to connect with in a marriage kind of setup, cultural background kind of setup. There are very high chances of you meeting with someone who can be your actual soulmate. Okay, in April, they are going to make you feel very spiritually connected to each other, like they might be a spiritual person themselves, or you guys are going to feel a spiritual bond. They might come from a same some same cultural background, and there are very high chances you're going to meet them in some kind of cultural thing, or marriage or spiritual thing. But they are going to make you feel like, with this person I can see a future, I can think about a future. Okay, awesome. May, Four of Swords. Now you are going to take a break. You are going to be like, okay, let me go in my cocoon and let me think about life. Maybe things are going to get too serious too quickly, and or you are going to feel like, okay, I'm not ready yet. I feel like I'm ready, but not yet. I should take a break. So you will be taking a break. You will be going in your cocoon. You will be like, okay, let me be with myself and let me think about life from a different angle or something. Or there is going to be some kind of distance or no contact kind of a thing for some time. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so in June you're going to feel left out in the cold, or you're going to feel like no, not ready. So it's like things are going to be serious between you and someone very quickly, and that's going to scare the shit out of you, or it's going to scare the shit out of the other person here. And that is going to create this kind of distance energy, this kind of, okay, let's not talk about it, let's not take things forward. There is going to be a break, or there is going to be a breakup. If that is going to be permanent or not, that we can see at that time only. But there's going to be a sense of feeling lost and left out in the cold. That's why I don't like relationship readings. People cuss me a lot, people call me bitch and whatnot, but the truth is the truth. And to be honest with you, you will be able to recover very, very soon from this. It's going to be like little bit difficult to deal with for some time, and eventually you will be able to get out of this like a pro. Like, yeah, okay, shit happens, we move on. But as we are not doing the reading like after 6 months, maybe you guys are going to reconnect or something, I don't know. Because when things get very intense, people get scared. Okay, every one of us do that, we are humans. Let's see the guidance at some point of time, not every time obviously, right? Five of Swords. Okay, you don't have to continuously think about the past experiences. Don't let your past experiences ruin your present and your future experiences. You are continuously worried or continuously stressed out. What if this is also going to turn into a shit show? What if I am going to mess up? What if the other person will never be able to connect with me? What if I will never be able to find my soulmate? So you are manifesting these kind of negative energies in your relationship area yourself, by continuously feeding your negative energies, your negative thoughts. Yeah. So what I do is now, whenever I go in negative spiral, downward spiral, I go to the worst case scenarios. I don't stop it. When you're stopping something, it keeps on coming back in in a stronger way. I go down, go down, go down, and I start thinking about the worst case scenario, and then I get fine, because okay, this is the worst case scenario, this can happen. Oh, I don't worry about it, I'm open to the idea of letting it happen. Okay, then our worst case fears, like mostly they never happen, mostly for most of us. Okay, let's see what we have for people who in relationship, who are married, committed to each other, or in a relationship with each other in whatever way. Let's see. Aquarius. January, 10 of cups. Okay, if you guys are already married or committed to each other, you guys will be planning to have a kid or maybe adopting a pet or something, but making this situation go to the next level. If you guys are not married or committed to each other, you guys will be taking this connection to the next level, maybe to the connection to the level of engagement or marriage or happily ever after kind of a deal. But there is a very happy go lucky, very beautiful, a lovely kind of energy around your situation, around your bond, and you guys will be enjoying it very, very beautifully. Happy go lucky energies. Awesome. Wow. Feb is 10 of Pentacles. So if you guys are already married and committed to each other, things are going to turn out really beautifully for the first 2 months of 2026. If you guys are not married, you guys will be planning to get married, get settled, or you guys are going to get engaged, or whatever your status is right now, you guys are going to go to the next level, and it's going to make you feel heavenly, heavenly for both of you. Awesome energy, Gen Feb. March is the moon card. Now, one of you is going to behave mysteriously, behave secretly, because they are going to have their own fears, or some kind of unexpressed or unsaid things are going to create some kind of distance between you guys. This is the major arcana. If you guys are going to feed these insecurities or fears too much, this can create a very difficult to deal with kind of situation between you guys. Make sure that you guys are not letting your fears come in between you and your partner. And if your partner is behaving like this, you should talk to them very, very openly and honestly. You should make them feel safe and comfortable to open up and tell you everything. Okay. Jan, Feb, March, April, we have Two of Cups. Now you guys are going to go back to this energy of, okay, we are together for each other, we are there for each other, we are soulmates, we can handle this. So you guys are going to come back to the beautiful, loving, nurturing kind of soulmate kind of dynamics again. I am so happy for you guys, Aquarius. This is a life-changing year for you guys. Make good use of this year. Okay, Jan, Feb, March, April. May we have 10 of Swords. Something is going to happen and it's going to make you feel a little bit defeated or difficult to deal with for some time. This is something that's going to make you feel like very hurt for some time, but eventually you guys will be able to recover, because this is 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords plus Ace of Swords. This is something stressful that you guys are going to deal with, but eventually you will be able to figure out ways to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? This is going to be some kind of abrupt ending, or some kind of separation for some time. This is minor arcana, but you will eventually be able to recover, and this is going to give you the energy of the worst is over. Okay, the worst is going to be over. It's going to make your life a little bit hellish for some time, but eventually you guys will be able to figure out the solution here. June, Ace of Swords, right? So finally you guys will be able to have a brand new start, a brand new beginning. You guys are going to come stronger in your bond, in your situation, especially if you guys are married to each other. You guys are going to come stronger out of this situation from the previous month. After lots of obstacles and challenges, and after lots of ifs and buts and conflicts, you guys will be able to sort it out, and you guys are going to have a brand new, successful and victorious beginning. Awesome. Awesome year for you guys, Aquarius. I wish you the best. You are the first sign out of the 9 signs who got this much beautiful reading. Honestly speaking, make good use of this year. Okay, best wishes from my side. The guidance, Page of Wands. Yeah, you guys might be lovers, but you guys have to understand that lovers have to be friends also. Okay, be a best friend of your person. Let them be your best friend. Friendship is more important in relationships, whether any kind, whatever relationship it is. But in romantic relationships, we always forget to become friends with our partners. Yeah, we are always in this energy of making them our property, or being them their property. We always, put the pressure on them to become something, or we always feel pressurized to always be there, like in a romantic way only. Be friends with each other. Keep the friendship alive in this bond. Okay, more than lovers, be friends with each other. You already are lovers. Okay, adding the pinch of friendship from time to time in this bond is going to help you guys a lot. Okay, enjoy each other's company, go on fun trips, do fun activities, do fun things. Okay, and yeah, don't be so serious about silly things. Ignore the silly things that are not important. Okay, don't let your ego come in between. Be friends with each other. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. And the overall energy for this year is King of Wands. Okay, don't you guys are going to be on the roll this year. You guys are going to be like, I am going to achieve all of my dreams. I'm going to do whatever it takes from my side to keep moving forward in my life. You are going to be full of energy, full of passion, full of desires in actually every area of your life. At the same time, you have this tendency to wear your heart on your sleeves and do things without even thinking. So when we are too happy, when we are too energetic, when we are too passionate, we make mistakes. We don't want to, but we make mistakes, right? So think before you are going to take any kind of actions in an impulsive way. Take a step back. Try to do that. You have to practice for it, but eventually you will be able to do that. Okay. So don't make any kind of don't take any kind of actions in any kind of impulsive, passionate, or this energy of, okay, let's do it out of passion kind of energies, because you might regret it later on. Okay, so make good use of this 6 months, but at the same time remain grounded, remain connected to the divine, connected to earth. Grounding is very, very important for you guys from time to time. Okay, I think I'm tired. I should take a break or something. Anyway, so thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.